So, people, the transfer window is officially open. It opened yesterday. But by the way, I haven't seen anything concrete yet. Let's talk about it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. And yes, people, unless you've been living under a rock, the transfer window has officially opened yesterday, 1st of June, and it will be open for about 10 days. And then I believe it closes throughout the duration of the Club World Cup, and then it will open again. So we have about, 8 days left now. Well, I guess 9 including today, but it's 11 at recording. So 8 days and 13 hours be an extra to get some early business done. And I think a lot of Arsenal fans, we went into this kind of transfer window with big expectations, and obviously with a new sporting director coming in, director of football, whatever you want to call it, in Berta, all the way from Atletico Madrid, a team that is usually very good at getting business done. We are expecting something similar over at Arsenal. Now, in the lead up to the transfer window, we were seeing a whole bunch of news. We had a good 2 weeks of, is it Gyökeres, is it Sesko, contract offered to Gyökeres, contract offered to Sesko, negotiating with Sporting, negotiating with RB Leipzig. Like we was having a lot of talks with Rodrigo, talks with Liao. Like I think more recently we've been linked with the likes of Mbumo. So Arsenal dare I say, I think Sammy Mokbel came out and said, look, the Zubimendi deal is 100% happening, medical booked, all of that good stuff. So I'm now sitting here thinking, I don't want to be too knee-jerk in my reactions. I don't want to be too knee-jerk. And obviously I understand there's a lot of work that goes into getting these deals over the line. But for the amount of reports that I saw, especially over the last week, making it seem like Arsenal are really close to getting something done. To the best of my knowledge, from what I've been reading, the player side is pretty much all wrapped up. It's just negotiating with the teams, right? And something that it's a slight concern is that everybody that we are, I guess, really ahead with, Zubimendi has a release clause. So I should already be seeing breaking news. Arsenal trigger Zubimendi release clause. I should already be seeing that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the window has opened. Gyökeres has a release clause. Cool. Maybe that one might be a bit delayed because from what I understand, Šeško's now the main target. But if Šeško's the main target, he's also got a release clause, right? So maybe we're trying to do the Baz thing where it's like, okay, we'll pay you a bit more money in total, but to go over the release clause, but we want to spread out the payments to make it more favourable for us. But, sorry people, hay fever, you know what I mean? If you're suffering like me, make sure you're getting your antihistamines in. Also recently learned that Vaseline in the nostrils is a good way to keep the pollen away. See, you can learn something over these sites. Now, I'm just curious, like, why has nothing happened? Like, look, we've seen loads of reports about the amount of money that Arsenal generated this season. Well, I guess last season now. We've seen how super duper whooper clear we are of PSR. So there shouldn't be any issues on that side. I'm just curious. I'm so curious as to why I haven't seen anything triggered. Like, and saying that, I'm going to be recording this video and then I'm going to edit it and then I'm going to post it. And then literally when I post it, Fabrizio Bomba, Arsenal agree deal for agree deal for Zubimendi or for Sheshko, and I'm gonna be like, oh, damn. What was it? What was it? I did a video. Yeah, I did a video. Yeah, I remember. So I saw it was by Football España, and by the way, never trusted them ever again for anything. Nobody trusts Football España for anything. Yeah, they literally, it was the top post. Yeah, on this kind of Arsenal news aggregator that I use. Yeah, and it was saying that Zubimendi's waiting on call from Xabi Alonso, because he has interest in going to Real Madrid. And I reported on that. And I was like, whoa, but I swear I've seen like it's already done. And then literally within about a few hours of me posting the video, because hey, I create content. If you didn't know, you've been living under a rock. Bomber after bomber after bomber, Zubimendi medical booked with Arsenal. And I'm like, man, oh, what's going on, man? But yeah, I don't know. Like maybe I'm overthinking things a bit. Maybe I am a bit impatient. Maybe that impatience comes from the fact that I now know that I have a certified director of football who is known in the business, and I'm seeing reports of like, yeah, his transfer strategy. He's talking to everyone. He's got about 15 attackers like that he's talking to all at the same time, while talking to every player that we need to sign a new contract. He's talking to all of their camps. Everything's been like, I've just been seeing loads of stuff about how he's like in and around, he's involved, all of that good stuff. He's making moves, and then for the transfer window to now be open and effectively nothing's kind of developed over the last 24 hours, just over 24 hours. It's like, I got PTSD as an Arsenal fan. Like, even if you just look back to last transfer window, we knew what we had to do. We had a big amount of business to do. But I'm all seeing 6 weeks in, something like that, we're still trying to get Calafiori over the line, and we're not actually doing anything else. And then Moreno, it took like another 3 weeks after that. And I'm like, raw, how in the world did it take like nearly 10 weeks to get 2 deals done for 2 players that the total amounted to like, I think 60 million, 65 million? I don't want to be doing that again. We need all of the players that we're bringing in to kind of change our fortunes for next season. They need to be in early. All of them need to be here for pre-season. I don't want to go another pre-season looking at the same group of players that I had last season, and then the last week of pre-season, 3-4 players come in, and it's like, well, they haven't had time to adapt to the new system that they'll be playing in. They haven't had time to adapt to the way that we play, build relationships, connect with like the staff, get settled in, because a lot of them will be moving from other countries to England, and it's like, we just need to move with a bit of pace. We just need to move at a quicker pace than what we're moving at the moment. And I know it's only day 2. I'm aware of this, people. But day 2 can easily become day 3. It can easily become day 4. It can then easily become day 7. And then it could easily become the transfer window. The first part of it is shut. Yeah? And then if that happens, like, for example, okay, let me give you an example, yeah? Before I head off, yeah? So, Sheshko, whether you want him or not, irrelevant. Arsenal wants him. But it's not just Arsenal that wants him. And one of the teams that have been linked with him are in the Club World Cup in Chelsea, yeah? Wait, Chelsea are in the Club World Cup? Yeah, Chelsea in the Club World Cup. Now, let's just say Chelsea go on to win that Club World Cup. They are going to receive a F ton of money, yeah? And then if they decide to go in for Sheshko, it's like, okay, whatever deal that we was trying to bargain and get on a cheap thing, Chelsea might just go, like they did with Mudryk. Oh, RB Leipzig, what are you saying? We got a spare bit of P, £8 million? Do you know what I mean? So we have to be very cautious of other teams and how they can impact our deals, and that is why we have to move with the utmost haste. But people, Let me know how you're feeling at the moment. You know, not just Arsenal fans, you could be any fan. I mean, if you're a Man United fan, you're probably over the moon because you've already sealed off Cunha. But I guess just in general, how is everyone feeling about the fact that we're 2 days into the window now? And aside from Manchester United, and I mean, Brentford signing Kelleher, like, and I guess Liverpool signing Frimpong. But even then, they're kind of now, it's looking a bit iffy with the Wirtz. You know what I mean? Last I heard, Leverkusen rejected a 130 million euro bid for him. They won 150 million euros. So will Liverpool just go, you know what, let's give them the extra 20 million euros and get it signed, sealed, and delivered ASAP? Or are they trying to broker some sort of deal that's more favourable for them? Let's find out. But let me know how you're feeling, people, in the comments below. What do you want your club to do? I guess more towards the Arsenal fans. Like, how quickly do you want to see Berta move? All of that. Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, hopefully we get something done soon.